Hello there again, YouTubers. Sandy here. And today is supposed to be the day of Thanksgiving, happiness, and giving, and not giving, thanking, and bullshit, and turkey. But today has gone very differently for me today, because today we had to put down my dog. His name was Blade. We all just called him Big Dog, because he was our biggest mutt. I had him for 12 years, and today we put him down. Yeah. So, yesterday when I was out, I decided we were playing fetch for a little while. Me and my dog, and I had to go because I had plans with friends, and I told him we'd play more later. But then this morning, he was in pain, and we decided to put him down, so I never got to play fetch with him again. So, yeah, I've tried recording this 2 times already, but it was just too much. I'm gonna keep it together enough, so we'll just see if I can just do this. Stupid. Shut up. Whatever. I don't care about that. Well, anyway, he was an Australian Shepherd, and like I said, I've had him for about 12 years now. And, that's fucking loud. Oh, well, I don't care. But, yeah, he was always a great dog. He loved me, my family. He was always very protective, caring mutt. I loved him so much. He was Australian Shepherd. Yeah. I don't want this. Why the volume keep coming on? I don't want it. But yeah. So yeah, he was a good dog, and this morning we found him, and he had this like weird under. I forget what it was, like a growth thing. It was just like this kind of. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but it was like almost like a big blister underneath his left shoulder, armpit, whatever area, and he had it for a while. It hadn't been very big, but it had been there, and we had been hurting him, so it was no big deal. But this morning we got up and I went and gave him his pills, because when he was a puppy, he got ran over by a truck. Well, not a truck, but he got hit, and he had a cast, which was green. Funny as hell. I'm gonna make him wear one of my shirts like you. But anyway, off topic. Fuck up. He was sitting there, and I gave him his pills, and he turned, and he took the pills, but then he started whining real bad because, yeah, he just started whining really bad, and my mom came and checked him, and he was the thing had like grown a little in size, and it was hot, and my mom said it felt like it had liquid in it, and his face started to swell up as well. And so Klein, you dumb dog. But he was just in pain, so we decided to have him put down. So yeah, I cried a lot. But yeah, he was always just a great dog. He cared about everybody. No matter who you were, or that dog would love you. If you just were nice to him and would pet him, he'd love you. Until you fucked with my family, you did anything to my mom or my little sister, he would eat you alive. He always cared about them and me, and he was always just a protector and a carer. And he would always comfort whoever, if you were upset. He did for me many a time. Like over breakups. I know it's dumb and sappy, but I cried over breakups because, yeah, I'm a pussy, I guess, or some shit. But anyway, hey, so my dog would always just come and he'd comfort me, and he'd make sure I was all alright, and yeah. And then even one time, I was trying to write a paper. I don't remember what the exact topic was, but I was having a rough time because I'm horrible with essays. English is my worst fucking subject. But I'm talking about this stupid rock. He came, and he basically put his head in my lap, and he looked at me, and he gave me those big sad eyes. He's like, just basically how dogs do, and he just basically comforted me, and fucking sound, I don't like you. But anyway, he comforted me, and then fuck. And then I forgot where the story was going. Sorry. Oh yeah. he covered me, and then I ended up writing the essay about how basically dogs are awesome and how they are comfort people and stuff like that. And I got an A on the essay if I remember correctly, but yeah, it was just, he always was a comforter. And even if he was in pain, when he was in pain this morning, I came and laid down next to him, and my mom was shaking him out. Well, he rolled over, which I know caused him a little bit more pain because he whimpered once he did it. But he rolled over and looked at me and like almost, he basically was comforting me, even though he was the one in pain because he knew I was upset over it. Because we all knew where it was headed. But yeah. So he was always a comforter. He always loved to comfort people and make them feel better. He was just a great dog. And he loved people. But he would protect my family over everything else. Sometimes my friend would come over and screw with my little sister, just pick her up, be joking around with her, and he would attack the living shit out of them. Until they stopped, and then he would just be like, okay, you're good now, and then he would love them to death just like any other, but he just wouldn't let people fuck with my family. He was always just there and great and amazing. And he was just a loving dog. He was awesome, and words can't describe how awesome that dog was. I loved him so much. He was my first dog, and he was always been my dog. He was my puppy. He was my Muttley. God. I gotta try not to cry through this recording because, yeah, the last couple have gone so great. But, yeah, this is just like a little thing to make me feel better, honestly. But it's this little thing just to kind of commemorate him. He was a great dog. I love him. I miss my puppy. I want him back. I want my Muttley back. Yeah, and then we used to play a lot, and he was just adorable player. Well, not adorable, but he was just, sorry, volume again. But he was just this adorable guy, and he loved playing. And every time we would play, he would just get that grin that dogs get. You know, that really big grin that you can see. Scientifically, dogs don't smile, but if you've had a dog, you know they smile. Even if it's just their eyes and the way they pull back, bare their teeth, you know that dogs smile. And he got the big shit-eating grin every time we would play. And he was just always a great dog. I'm sorry, I'm losing track of where I was going. Oh yeah, he would play a lot. We would play, and he got that grin, and then he'd always do that little stance dogs do. If you've had one where they put their paws out straight and they put their butt in the air and they wag it, and then as soon as you like walk over them, then they run and jump, and you have to sometimes chase them and play. And I don't know if this is for all dogs, but that's just how my dog was. And, oh, God, I miss him. Even our other dog, we have Copper. My sister's dog, don't ask him why she named him that. Like, it's kind of because he's got a yellowish fur coat, but he was even worried when Big Dog was in pain, because everybody loved Big Dog. Everybody, no matter who you were, you loved Big Dog. If you even people that didn't really like dogs would like Big Dog. He was just that kind of dog. He was always great to everyone. He loved everyone. He was nice to everybody. Oh yeah, going back to playing, but he was always a loud dog. He liked to bark. When we'd play, he'd always bark and bark and bark, even there's no reason to bark, and we would always tell him to shush, but he would just keep barking, and he'd smile, and he'd bark, and he'd play, and he was a loud dog. Loud, big, wonderful dog. Yeah. But I'm gonna lose it again here in a moment, so I'm gonna just stop the recording here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope everyone else there had a great Thanksgiving, but yeah. So Yeah, I miss my dog. I'm gonna try again. Sorry. Bye.